Hello Cancer, welcome to your March he said she said spread. I hope everyone is doing well. So let's see what we got going on for you guys. The energies have been really intense, so I hope your energy is a little bit more calm, but let's see. Mercury retrograde is hitting everyone quite hard, so to speak. So let's see what we got going on. Oof. Talking about harsh energy, we got the death with the tower, so a lot of abrupt endings, or even with a lot of upheaval or a lot of drama surrounding it is what I'm seeing here. And let's just see what we got going on. This will be the he said she said spread for you and whomever you are dealing with. So if you're a cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies. All right, so yeah, we got the death card again popping out. Oh gosh, yes, see, this is a lot of intense energy, but it seems like you're moving in the right direction. You're releasing yourself from toxic individuals, toxic relationships. You know, you're seeing your own patterns and you want to protect your energy, protect your emotions. Still, there are a lot of things that you can't seem to put an end on, perhaps emotionally. Maybe you are still suffering from putting an end to things that you have been emotionally very invested in. I do see you have a lot of emotions for someone, but someone's behavior or their negative attitude is really getting you a little bit cold offish towards them. And you're trying to protect your energy level, you're trying to protect your emotions and trying to use your intuition on how to move things forward in the best possible way. But I do feel like something or someone is trying to drag on you or trying to make you not put an end on the situation, or try to give you some negative energy, all right, is what I'm getting here. We got the star here in the reverse as well. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Scorpio or a Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but this feels like you feel like in a bit like a hopeless situation, like you really need to, you know, focus on yourself right now and trying to become more vulnerable and more open and more healing towards yourself. And I feel like you're already aware of that energy, and that's why you are trying to you know, take a step back from negative people. All right, so but you can seem to put an end to the past. That's what I do see. But let's see what is going on furthermore for the person that you are dealing with, Cancer. And I'm sorry, there is still a lot of wind going on here. It's really annoying. Let's see, what are the messages for the person that Scorpio is dealing with? What are the messages for the person that Scorpio is dealing with? What's the past? Oh, there's the Two of Cups. Always a pleasure to see that Two of Cups. Let's see. What is going on? What's in the past? Hierophant and the Page of Wands, both in the reverse. So despite the fact that this is a very strong connection to them, they still not very committal with this Hierophant. All right, and they may not want to. Wow, it's really going crazy outside. I'm so sorry if you can hear that, but anyhow, this person knows exactly that this is a very strong soul tie, and they can make it work if they want to make it work, but they just do not want to commit on any rules or give out any promises, and because of that they can become very immature and very childish and cut off communication. But yet they still have this connection very strongly. All right, they adore this connection strongly, but when it comes to committing to it, they keep on circling back to toxic behavior and toxic energies, and you are kind of like aware of it. That's why you have a lot of love for them, and you know that they know that this is a real deal. But if they can't make that commitment, it's kind of like, what do you do from that point on? We got the Fool card here as well. So they may have a lot of trust issues regarding communication or regarding commitments. Could be also an Aries or a Taurus. What is the current energy? Ooh, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, a lot of people are just deciding to get up and leave. All right, so you're definitely in that vibration as well. You know, you want to have clear answers, clear truths. You want to communicate that you are not fulfilled in this connection, and there is a possibility for you to walk away here. All right, and this individual may try to question you or try to make up a fight or rush in with a lot of aggressive energy once you make that decision to walk away. So be careful of that energy is what I get. What else? Yeah, Ace of Swords, but you're gonna make a clear cut to a decisive decision. Like, you want victory, you want the truth, and the truth is that you have not been fulfilled. All right, the truth is that this person does not give you what you long for. All right, so you have nothing to hold on to. That's what you feel like. I have nothing to hold on to. I am ready to give up because I need a victorious new beginning. That's what I'm seeing here. Despite the fact that you love this person, but you can't cope with them. You know, that's the issue. Got the Queen of Pentacles here in their energy. Five of Swords. We don't like the Five of Swords. And the Death card. Wow. And then we got the Ace of Swords. So you may be hearing as well some kind of truth. A lot of signs are getting this type of energy. You know, the problem is that this person does not want to put in the practical effort in the situation, despite the fact that they do long for stability. They're just keeping, because with this Five of Swords, I feel like they have been very much pushing their own needs above yours. All right, and to an extent that it's really starting to hurt you, and things get really out of balance when it comes to this connection. So with this Five of Swords, there's just still this this need of this person to get what they want out of the situation, despite what is going on, and they are forced to put an end to this type of behavior. And I feel like by you walking away and to call it a quits some kind of way, it is going to make them put an end to this ongoing battle that they have been causing in this connection, and start to, you know, be, how do I say this, like, be a bit more conscious with their words, be a bit conscious with their actions, because this action of the Five of Swords is not good. All right, this is definitely someone trying to have a man ownership, and they say things that are very hurtful and harmful, and after they say it, they just like turn the other cheek, you know, turn the other way and focus on the material things of life. So that's something that they need to really put an end to. This could be quite a long cycle that you both have been in. With this Death card, there is definitely an ending to that conflict that is about to come. So perhaps for some of you, you leaving the situation will make the change for them to put an end to their conflict and behavior that they have been giving you. But other than that, I feel like you're gonna be so much more stronger on a new journey, with new communication, with more clarity, with more victory once you walk away from it. Let's see. What is the blockage for Cancer? What's blocking Cancer? Hierophant reverse. See, yeah, they're not committing. That's the only thing. And sometimes it's so simple, you know, if someone does not want to commit, or they have some commitment issues, you know, till what extent are you going to wait on that? You know, that's like you're robbing yourself from a lot of pleasures or a lot of good things in your life just because someone does not want to commit. And sometimes it's not even very it's not personal. You know, some people just do not like to commit or do not want to be responsible for maintaining a relationship, and that's just the truth. That's just the way it is, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Some people like to be free. Some people like to be, you know, do their own thing. They're not ready to reciprocate that love. They're not ready. They feel there could be a lot of unrequited love here as well, as what I'm seeing. But any other than that, if someone is just not willing to give up on their freedom, it could be from your end or their end, it does not matter. It's just like, that's it, you know, just as easy as it is. And sometimes we have a lot of stress about it, or we want to know the truth, like, why do you walk away, like, why don't you want this, or why are you not fulfilled with what I have to give. But at the end of the day, you know, if someone's freedom is more important than the love that you share, you know, that's just coming to a point of acceptance. And you're definitely not the only one. Like, a lot of people are going through this kind of things with the Hierophant in the reverse and their blockage, like people that are not committing, not wanting to keep their promises, or wanting to get away with things. But hey, yeah, 10 of Cups and the 6 of... See, like, this is what I'm... Oh, there's another card. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, that's the blockage. They don't know how to give to their partner to make them happy. Like, they have a blockage of fully be committed in a relationship. All right, with the 10 of Cups in their blockage, they still are searching for how they can make themselves happy alone. All right, that does not mean that they may be not dating around, but the issue is, maybe they're not even aware of that issue, is that they need to find ways to fulfill themselves and to and to bring balance to themselves, because they are always afraid that someone else will leave them. They are always afraid of abandonment. This is also, again, the same issue as who was it? Gemini had the same kind of situation. Someone that is not committing, someone that is not willing to make the sacrifice because they don't know how to give practically. That's what I said here as well. Like, this is someone that does not know how to truly be happy on their own. And if they can be happy truly on their own and have their own thing going on, where they can get fulfillment out of helping other people or being there for other people, or having this reciprocity with other people, how can they have a full commitment? That's that whole commitment issue that they are going through. All right. I cannot drink today. What is going on with me? So they push, like I said, I'm sorry if you are going to listen to that reading, it's the same kind of energy, and I can't help it. It's just the energy of the collective, all right? And definitely if you're dealing with a soulmate connection, the masculine energy are really still going through a healing of the past, healing of their past child issues, all right? And with this 5 of Pentacles, they may have been very much abandoned in their past, and they are forced by the universe to go through a period of stagnation or loneliness, or feeling left out in the cold. And perhaps they are being left out in the cold by their friends, and that could reawaken a lot of memories, negative memories from their past, how they did not receive the type of love that they wanted from their parents or from their mother. You know what I mean? So there is definitely a very collective energy that is going on, that this is not just like a, you know, a rehearsal of another reading. Definitely not, but it seems like it is very much the team. And look at that, the 3 of Swords in the reverse and the 4 of Cups. They still have not progressed, or like processed, sorry. They still have not processed some kind of a pain that is connected to another rejection. So they have been rejected in the past, and I know that we may say the same things over and over again, but if that's the energy, that's just the energy. You cannot change it. But the only thing that you can do is to save yourself from the drama. That's what I'm seeing. Save yourself from the drama. Have that clarity about this situation, the way that it is, accept it the way it is, and heal yourself and heal the situation like that. Like, I feel like definitely if you are in this soulmate twin flame kind of energy, where you know that when it starts to get serious and it's ready to take it up a notch in the connection, and they suddenly just disappear and like, no, I cannot make this commitment, just understand that that's exactly what they need to go through, that separation, in order to heal their childhood traumas. These are really childhood traumas, and I believe that you may have gone through that as well yourself. And I feel like a lot of people are getting triggered to go through that process in order to find yourself again. So if you have given all your love and all that you could in a situation, and you know now exactly what you can give in a relationship in terms of emotional, in terms of emotions or practicality or intelligence, then that's a win for you. That's a victory for you, because you now know that you are ready for a real commitment. Whereas in the past you may have not known what you could offer. So now you know what you are able to offer in a next relationship, which could bring you a lot of peace. What is your intention with this individual? 5 of Cups. Cutting your losses. That's what I'm seeing. 2 of Wands. For some of you, it's kind of like, well, can you get over it, over those spilled milk, and just make your damn decision? But yeah, you're ready to, because this is a crossroads, and you're looking at a crossroad where there is full regret, where there's a lot of disappointments, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief. And it's now time for you to make a decision. Are you going to keep on walking that path of grief and sadness and sorrow and missing and longing? Or are you going to make another decision? That's the crossroads you are in, and you know it very well. Intentions. Like, you don't want someone to come into a relationship with this 5 of Cups where they have a lot of unresolved conflict and issues, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 5s here, and on their end it's very negative, those 5s, which is talking about changes that are needed, but people are resisting those changes. 3 of Wands and the Tower. You got the same kind of energy that Gemini had with that Tower. Like, your intention is to know exactly what you have within this connection and to break things down if they are full of lies or crap. You know what I mean? If it's full of a bag of chips, you're about to bring that tower down. All right, that's what you're expecting as well. Like, if it's not going to give me any fulfillment or commitment, or this person is not going to hold on to their promises, then you are ready to turn your back towards this tower. And that is going to bring a lot of sadness. Sure it is. But do you want to keep on living in that place of sadness, or do you want to enjoy the greater things in life? Well, well, well. So this is so funny, because I think that this switch in mindset and this realization that just kicks in, or that is about to kick in for a lot of you, all right? This is the March reading, right? So this might be something that you're like, I don't want to hear about this, but this is a truth that is still going to come through to you in March. Funny enough, I'm going to refer again to Gemini, and I can't help the cards laying exactly the way that they lay themselves down, but they had this similar kind of energy where someone is finally going to take responsibility of their behavior and of their fears, and they're going to be, you know, going through a very dark space in their life with a lot of fear and a lot of illusion in order to get on top of that. With that Emperor, that is taking responsibility of your own emotions and your own illusions, and using your intuition to make the right or take the right risks in your life. So this person is definitely going through that transformation, going through that change, but yet it does not mean that you need to sit around and wait for this person to go through that transformation, as in like, hallelujah, there you are, finally getting the point. No, the more that you leave it behind, the more that you take your distance emotionally from it, and also verbally, the more victory you will have at the end. And sometimes when we are too much in that energy, we just want it to be resolved, and we forget to surrender to the divine and let the situation play it out itself. And I feel like if you keep your distance, this person knows intuitively that you are the right fit for them, and that they need to take responsibility of their actions, and they're going to want to make things clear or open up about things. Queen of Wands, they're going to be so much more active in this situation, and they're going to be so much more vital in making things work, and it needs to come from very deep within. And I feel like losing you is going to stir some things up in this person, like stir some fears up. And you know, I always have said this, if someone is your true love and you believe in the soulmate and twin flame or whatsoever you want to believe in, if someone is your true love, there is nothing in the world that can separate them from actually coming together. You know, despite how horrible the situation may be, if something is meant for you, it will happen. Outside influence. Let's get to the juicy part. What's outside influence for you? Okay, so you're dealing with someone that keeps working and building on relationships where they know that is going to give them rejection. So that is again a form of abandonment or rejection issues. You know, when we focus on things where we know that it's never going to work out, that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing going on in this person's life. All right, for others of you, they may be trying to work on their work, or just focus a lot on career, just because they don't want to feel that missing void within them with this Four of Cups. So, and for others of you, I do get the feeling that they have been trying to offer their commitment to other people with this third-party situation right here. That is giving you the feeling of feeling rejected, as in like, well, why can't you just hold your promises with me, but you can't promise other things to other people, and you can make it work with this Pentacles energy, right? That's where you feel like, okay, this is out of love situation, because apparently you can build with other people and give me this feeling of not being welcome in this relationship. That's what I feel here. But for others of you, I do stick to the first round, where this individual does like to maintain other relationships, build on other relationships. So that could be, you know, in love, but it could be also elsewhere, just to fill their void and to maintain relationships that eventually always going to end, because they know. And I'm also getting, I'm sorry, but I'm getting also this feeling that this individual, this is not for everyone, but they may be trying to offer things to people that are already in a committed relationship, just because they actually also know that they're not going to win out of it. They're going to be rejected anyway. So you might be dealing with that kind of individual, but like I said, this will be a confirmation for you and not like a very big news. All right, what is their outside influence? Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Wands in the reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, see? And the Devil. You're definitely dealing with someone that likes to have their cake and eat it too, and invest in things that are not going to give them any investment in return, or maybe just because they don't want to be lonely at night. All right, that's really a strong feeling that I'm getting, because we got the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. So they're dealing with people and themselves that just do not want to spend a night lonely, and a lonely night. You know, that's really what I'm getting through. I'm so sorry. And that's the Devil, you know, that's codependency. That's like wanting to spend some time with people that do not fulfill you on an emotional or soul level. All right, and that's something that someone just needs to go through and understand what it is that they need to walk away from, because these type of connections will not fulfill you, not at all. And definitely if they're going through that spiritual awakening or ascending in a spiritual sense, they will come to the realization that this is just a distraction. You know, it's just not feeding their soul with this Devil in the reverse. Let's see what else for you before I move on to the extended reading and see what else is going on. Action wanted to come out. This person is lacking a lot of action towards you. That's also what I'm seeing here. What else? And there might be definitely an earth sign involved in this situation. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that they are dealing with, and that they are offering something to, and that person is in a third party situation or already committed and married. All right. And I'm not going to make it different than it is, because that's what I'm seeing. So if this does not relate to you, then it's just not your story. Don't try to fit it in. Balance, resilience, and change. Yeah, someone is really resisting to change and make balanced decisions. All right, and this is just the transformation that they need to go through. This Queen of Pentacles could also again be a married woman. Like, I keep on getting it so strongly, and this is them trying to, you know, win them, and it's like it's never going to happen, buddy. Like, whomever this is, it's not going to happen, you know. And some people try to get their kick out of people that they can, you know, take out of a relationship. Believe me, there are multiple people like that are, could be woman, it could be man, it doesn't matter. We all know that these people do exist, so we do need to point that out. So that's the feeling that I'm getting from this energy. That's someone that is just not wanting to see their mistakes, not wanting to see that they need to make changes in their life in order to find balance and for things to not fall into the gutter. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep on repeating myself, because the energy is really strong. You're dealing with someone that keeps on mingling with the wrong people that are already in a commitment, so that they know that these people are not going to give them the commitment, and that's the pattern that they need to break free of. So you take the energy the way that you know that it is, because that's what I got from this energy. And this could be also someone that you are dealing with as a friend that keeps on doing that. That could be also involved in your energy. But this is just what I'm seeing. I can't make it better than that. You are good enough, and it came out in the reverse. So this person has a way to put you down in order to make you feel like you're not good enough, so you can keep on giving more and more and more to the situation, and Spirit is saying, no, you are good enough. And with the full moon in Virgo, you're gonna reap some rewards of that. So you need to really focus on your own, you know, like I said, you have been going through the cycle of knowing what you can offer in a relationship, and you are good enough for a real commitment that this person may not be giving you right now. All right, Let me just pull one more card and then I'm going to go to the extended for you guys. What is the message for Cancer, please? Individuality. So choosing yourself at this point, and the fact that you are not fulfilled and ready to walk away. Choosing yourself and knowing that you are good enough. All right, you are good enough. Let this person play around what they want to play around. Choosing, you know, not making any decision. The universe will make that decision for you, and you won't have any choice. All right, you will get that clarity. But if I were you, I would choose another direction, like I said, and stop dwelling in this Five of Cups kind of energy, because you're missing out the real deal out there. All right. So Cancer, I'm going to continue this reading. We're gonna take a deeper look into this connection and see what else your advices are. I think I gave you a lot of advices already. So yeah, let me not spill all the beans here. So thank you so much for your likes, shares, and comments, and keep them popping up. And so much love for you guys. Ciao.